Summer is in view, and you know Cityline is your go-to for warm weather recipes. We've got an extra good one in today's Daily Dish. Chef Trevor Lui is making us a summery Asian slaw, which sounds delicious. Take a look at what you'll need for this recipe. Trev, this looks like it's going to be super fresh, super flavorful. Am I right?
Hey, Trace, super fresh, super flavorful, and super easy, to be honest. I mean, this was one of those salads that was like just an accident when I was doing some recipe testing and had some end vegetables hanging around. And it turned out to be pretty darn good. So yeah, it's really, really fun. And you know, here's the thing. I'm not quite there with my body yet after a full year of being locked down inside. So the exercise thing has kind of like not been where I need. So I'm going to start with food. So I'm going to try to eat sensibly and cook sensibly as summer is rolling through. So
I feel you. You want to get all those nutrients in your body, and we want it to be easy because it is summer. So where do we start, my friend?
Well, we start with the vegetable part. I got a nice bowl here we're going to mix in. Really simple stuff. Some chopped fresh cilantro. I know if you're not team cilantro, you could replace this with parsley. And then next one is thinly chopped red onions. I love red onions, nice and sweet, a little bit of crisp. I'm going to not put too much. Julienne of cucumber. And as we go through this, here's the other thing, Trace. All the vegetables in the salad are local. Julienne of carrot. Okay, now you can buy carrots pre-julienne in a bag at the grocery store. So we've got all the veggies in there. And then this is like the big one that I love is some fresh mint, right? We're just going to chop this up a little bit. And this is really going to give it that extra little bit of bump of flavor that's a little different in your salad. Basically, we've got all our greens in here. And then now we're going to move to get this dressed. Very simple. Got some Ontario honey. I've got some rice wine vinegar, a little bit of sesame oil, not too much because sesame oil is very overpowering. A little bit of salt and pepper, okay? And then I'm just gonna whisk this up a little bit. And then we're gonna pop this in there. We're not quite done yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some neutral oil. So I've got a little bit of canola oil. And Trace, do you remember the episode we did when we did jackfruit and durian, where we talked about fruits that maybe didn't smell as good but tasted really well?
I will never forget that segment, ever, ever, ever.
This is my last bottle of contraband fish sauce that I smuggled from Thailand 2 years ago. First on the nose, a little intimidating, but the flavor, amazing. So not too much of this. Let's say 3 or 4 drops. We got one more little component in the dressing, Trace, which is we're gonna get some fresh lime juice going in there. We're gonna squeeze this in. Look at that nice fresh lime juice. Okay, mix this up. We're just about ready to plate, but the one thing that we wanna do on this salad that makes it one little oomph is we wanna add some texture. So we are, as I plate this onto the plate, we're gonna add some nuts on top of this, and not just any nuts, nuts that you can really ahead of time do at home. And what we've done is we've taken some raw cashews, unseasoned, some brown sugar or demerara sugar, and we basically just melt down that sugar until it's kind of like a caramel of sorts. We put the nuts inside the oven, let them heat up a little bit, and then we drizzle that sugar over top, and then we sprinkle some togarashi spice over top. Well, togarashi is a Japanese spice, and what I learned over the years is that in Japan, families have basically their own blend of togarashi. So when it's done, we've got caramelized, little peppery cashews that go right on top.
I love it. It looks incredible, and I just love that you're eating the rainbow, and I know it's delicious. So, and I love the candied cashews. Beautiful. Thanks, Chef.
Thanks, Trace.
Recipes, as always, are online at cityline.tv.